So the introduction is already done. My name is Paritosh Sharma. I come from Delhi, and just to set something really important before I begin with the session. And that important thing is, what will you walk away with? Right? So I promise no gyan, no theory at all. I promise real result, which is as simple as, as Sir said, if you do not walk away making money, it's of no use. It's as simple as that. That's what I believe in, right? Now, just to quickly create a bridge between you and me, so my life has been fairly interesting from the perspective that I started. This is my third venture. I started two. First one was taken up by investors. Second one was accelerated by Intel and Berkeley in Silicon Valley, but it failed. This is the third venture, and by the way, I don't come from a business background at all. My father has taught Hindi in a government school in Delhi for 35 years. All my family belongs to teaching as a profession. My extended family belongs to the armed forces, and so does my wife's family as well. So discipline, integrity, and a lot of hard work, unending hard work, reigns supreme in us. And the proof of that is, so I was in Bangalore yesterday, caught a flight very, very early this morning, woke up at 3, slept last night at about 12:30 because I was with one of my customers working on something. And this is exactly how all my days are, non-stop. Because hard work ultimately is the only thing that will turn all of those ideas that you're thinking about into real success. It's simple. Now let me come to the real takeaway of the session, wherein I said that you will walk away with success. Here's the deal. There's something on the slide that says 59second.com. Okay. Now, by the way, if you go on this domain, it won't work. The domain is not live. I run a company called UNCV. We started this company with one simple philosophy, and that philosophy was, could there be something that or is there something that SMEs and startups, not just in India, but across the world, something that they're missing? What is it that they're missing out on? Trust me, it's not funding. Trust me, it is not. It's not about the money at all. No, it's not. Go to Surat, go to Ahmedabad, Indore, Kochi, any tier 2, tier 3 city of India, and you will realize it's not about the money at all. It's not. The money conversation happens only because you read in the newspapers the multi-million-dollar VC rounds that startups are raising, right? And sadly, newspapers report only the success. They don't actually report what's not happening. But here's my thought to you. Let me ask all of you a question. And please raise your hand with all honesty. If you don't want to, that's your call. How many of you feel that relationships are really important, both in your personal life and in your professional life? Incredible. Now, how many of you in your ventures, in your businesses, or if you're employees at various companies, how many of you are spending money in marketing? That's precisely where what you just answered to my first question, you've actually wronged yourself. Let me explain what I'm saying. With absolutely every venture that I have worked with, and every SME or startup that I interact with, everyone talks to me like this. Hi, Paritosh. Our marketing strategy is our communication strategy. And that's totally the wrong path. For a simple reason. Do you ever market to your father? Do you ever market to your wife? Do you ever market to your mother? Do you ever talk to your children marketing to them that I am a great father? No, you won't. No, you ever won't. The first thing that you would ever do, and I'm sure most people in this room will agree on, that great business happens, incredible business happens when you establish powerful, honest, sincere, and meaningful relationships. Isn't that so? Really meaningful relationships. When you deeply care for someone. So for me, success of this session is because I deeply care for you, that you have to walk away with something which is incredibly important and will definitely ensure that your ventures grow. Otherwise, I have failed. or the session is failed, so to say. So if you're all saying that relationships are so important, my call to action to each one of you is stop marketing this day onwards. Because the moment you're marketing, you're effectively creating a facade, a wall between you and your customers. Because marketing in its core essence always says that, look, my product is the best product out there. Of course, in your marketing, you will never say that my product just bombed. You will never say that, of course. You don't hire marketing managers or senior marketing managers from big colleges to say that your product is not working. You hire them to talk good about your product. And that's precisely where you create a facade between yourself and your customer. And that's what I realized after interacting with SMEs and startups across 13 different cities of India. Smaller cities. And I'm not talking about Mumbai's and Delhi's and Bangalore's of the world. Smaller cities. And when I reached out to all of them, they said the best business deals that we have made are either over a beer or either over a cup of chai. Sincerely, that's what I've heard from people. That's how we've made the best business for ourselves. Today those are my customers who still stand up with me, who still we have great times with them. That great time is the essence that you're ultimately fighting for. Each one of you might be looking at building massive businesses with great valuations, but ultimately, what will lead to those great valuations and that massive business are great relationships that will sustain and grow over a period of time. Am I there with you? This is precisely what we caught. And that's when we started 59 Second. What we do is something very, very simple. We said, and I'll take some examples. Baba Ramdev, whether you like him or not, doesn't really matter. He would be there every day, 5 a.m., without fail, on television, teaching yoga. Whether you like it or not. He would every day be there on television, teaching yoga. What is he doing? He's communicating. Every day. Most of you who are married here, at least, whoever is married here would agree to me. If the communication between the man and the wife stops, the relationship goes for a toss, yes? If the communication between you and your customer stop, the relationship will go for a toss, yes? And that's precisely what you need to deeply believe in. Stop marketing and start communicating. Start communicating daily. Talk to people. That is important. That is valuable. And talk to people not with a facade. Talk to people as if you're talking to people just in normal life. I'm not saying, of course, that you will get up in the morning and create a video about yourself saying that, hey, I used a great toothbrush and my teeth are shining bright. Of course not. But for 59 seconds, which is under a minute, can you just shoot a video about your own self and post it on LinkedIn or post it on Facebook or post it on your YouTube channel? Can you just do that? That's it. And let me tell you, when we started 59 Second as a brand, we started with just this one assumption, that we will go out there in the world and inspire people, at least the first set of people that I know of, and tell them, stop marketing. I never market. By the way, this company is a money-making company, just so that you guys know. And how do we make money is simple. We've been able to deeply touch and inspire a lot of incredible entrepreneurs in India, in Kolkata, in Ahmedabad, in Indore, in Ranchi, in Raipur. That's where my customers are. And we've been able to inspire to tell them that, guys, you don't need multi-million-dollar budgets in your P&L for marketing. Trust me, you don't. You don't. What you need is the sincerity of you, sir, of you, ma'am, waking up every morning to communicate sincerely with the world around you. Now, that world around you could be your customers. The world around you is your family. The world around you could be your partners, could be your franchisee owners, could be anyone. The world around you. You know what happens when you do that? When you truly communicate to the world starts knowing you as Paritosh and you. It is not 59 Second and your company. No. It's you and me. It's Satish and me. It is not the talk and UNCV. And that's precisely when you break that barrier and create that bridge, that's when magic happens. That's when you are able to create incredible opportunities. You're able to unlock possibilities which were never there before. Because the other person now trusts you as an individual and not as a facade or a brand. And how does that happen? Simple. Every morning, get up, shoot a video. In under 59 seconds, just communicate to the world. And that's what we are doing with tons of entrepreneurs across India and now in Singapore as well. That's what we do. We sit with people and shoot 59-second videos with them. Not about their brands, by the way. You will never see one single video by 59 seconds talking about the product. No, we don't.